What's up, dudes? Welcome back to the channel. If you're into bodybuilding, you're in the right place. If you're into watching other dudes do the bodybuilding, you're also in the right place. I don't know where that was going, but today we're doing back day, and the goal here isn't just to get a big back, big wide back. It's a nice thick back, like 3 C's thick, and a few H's, so thick back. First thing is gonna be this. I don't know if you've seen something like that before. If you've watched my live videos, then you definitely have seen me do this before. But this is a great rowing machine. So it's up here on an angle like this. And you put your feet up here or down here, depending on the style that you like, and just let it rip. I use a slightly wider handle just because if I go here, I feel like I end up doing this with my elbows. And it's like, it's just kind of odd. So I like to be able to straighten out my elbows and go right back. But the best thing about this machine specifically is the range of motion is just awesome on it. So past few times I've done this, I've been able to go quite heavier every time, so I think I'm gonna stop at the current weight that I've been doing, and I'm just gonna focus on slowing the reps down and get really used to that weight. So if I can do the heavier version of what I've been doing, but do the reps slower and start to get more than 10 reps, then I know I've really let that strength set in and things are gonna feel a lot more comfortable there, and then I can start pushing up in weight again. I also think that's important too, because you can give your tendons a chance to catch up to your muscle strength, because you don't want to tear anything. So that's kind of the strategy I'm going to use. I don't know why. I've been working out for like forever, like 10 or more years. Most of that being just casually working out, but I've used straps this whole time, and every time I go to put them on, I put them on the wrong hand. Every time. It's so annoying. Is that just a me thing, or do you do that too? Okay, this is gonna be a feeder set more or less, because I wanna be able to feel this weight a couple of times before we really start ripping on it. Yeah, well, that's gonna feel really good. So according to the log, last time I did this, I got 3 sets. It was 8, 8, and 12. So this time around I wanna shoot for that range, but I'm gonna try to slow those reps way down. Oh, wow. I'm giving it some thought. I'm gonna try a little bit different tempo on this just to see how it feels. I'm gonna go really fast and explosive on the positive movement, and then I'm gonna try to slow it down on the way back. We'll just see how it feels.
We should try to hit a... I keep trying to. October 17th.
Well, I'm really glad I wasn't recording a minute ago, because I just like ripped ass really loud. I wonder if my mic would have picked it up. I don't think anybody else heard me, because everyone's got headphones on, but it happens when you get big, man. Can't hold it in. It makes your wife mad. And then you have to sleep on the couch. Story of my life. So one of the things I've been thinking about lately and trying to focus on a lot is the preparation for each workout. For instance, let's say you train just in the middle of the day at some point. You gotta get a certain amount of meals in and a certain amount of water. And I used to not really care because I thought it was like, just whatever, as long as I get all my stuff done for the day. But I've tried to pay close attention to how I feel if I've eaten less or if it's been a few hours since I've eaten versus if I eat right on time before my workout and if I get the proper amount of water in. I've noticed quite a difference. Everybody's so focused on what drugs to take and steroids, this and that, but food is one hell of a drug. If you can be perfect on your diet for a few days straight and you can get tons of water in, you've got your electrolytes, you're gonna feel totally different. And all of a sudden your workouts, you're gonna feel like they're actually doing something, which is priceless. And don't overlook the electrolyte point, because if you're drinking a ton of water, but you've got no salt, no magnesium, none of that stuff going in, it's not going to do a whole lot for you. And they make flavored electrolytes now, so do yourself a favor and flavor your water with something that will help you get jacked and juicy. It's super thick. I feel like no matter how much I do those neutral grip wide ones, never get used to it. It's very weird. But maybe that just means the muscles that's targeting the best are just weak, so they need to catch up anyway. This is an awesome exercise if you really, really want to dial in the range of motion, because you can stretch like crazy on this, but it's also encouraging you to pull all the way back because you've got the pad to push against. This thing's just awesome. It's really easy to get caught up in the ego side of it though and end up lifting too heavy, so be wary of that. No ego lifting. It's kind of a new exercise for me and I suck at it. So the idea here is to keep like the lower half of my spine straight and not arch like that at the top. And just to come up, pivot the shoulders backwards, pinch everything. But that's I don't know, that's been kind of difficult for me. I don't know why. It's probably just because it's new. We're done with back now. Doing a little bit of biceps. To warm up, I'm just doing classic alternating curls. But I've recently discovered that if I curl in slightly, kind of like that, instead of curling straight out here, I feel it way better in my bicep. I'm just able to contract it harder, and I feel the mind to muscle connection so much better. I'm not sure what causes that, but that's what's working for me right now. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not trying to go to failure yet on this because I want to make sure my biceps are well pumped and ready to go. I am in constant fear that I'm going to tear my bicep at some point, so I try to take it easy on them until it's time to not take it easy on them. Then I go hard. Sliding is pretty good. I hope that looks as good as it feels. Yep. Yeah, ever since I've started doing that different style of curl, it's freaking helped a lot. It feels really good. Dude, this thing never gets old. Holy crap. I feel like I cannot go any heavier on this, otherwise I'm gonna just tear something. It's so hard. Alright, forgot to record the first couple sets of this, but this is the last one of some rope curls. But I'm twisting really hard at the top, trying to get used to the supination. So let's go a little heavier, and drop it to something light after. Nope, screw that. Ow, 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 ow. To the point now where like my elbows are starting to hurt a little bit, joints are fried, muscles are fried. Got a little bit more to do. I'm mostly trying to just make sure I can still feel everything and control really well and squeeze, get a good stretch. I've got so much blood in there I'm feeling numb, but that's a good thing. I'm just doing 2 sets of hammer curls, getting them heavy, going crazy on them. Crazy. I'm like completely dead, so I don't know how crazy it's gonna be, but just gonna try to really get a good final pump before I go. Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay, time for some food. That's putting a smile on my face. It's weird because I'm eating so much that like I don't really feel hungry anymore, which is awesome, but I still look forward to my food. Especially lately because we've been mixing up all the carb sources and all that kind of stuff. It's made the food really fun, so I'll show you what that is here in a second. This is my next meal, gnocchi with chicken, and I'm pretty sure this is like a sweet hot honey Asian barbecue stuff. Gnocchi is awesome. I would recommend it for an off season because it's a little bit more dense, so you don't get a whole lot of volume for whatever amount of carbs you're trying to get. So in prep, that kind of sucks, and it's like you eat 3 bites and it's gone. But in the off season, when you're just shoveling food in, it's nice to have something a little more dense to lean on. So that's what I'm gonna do. But thank you for watching, sticking around through the end. If you haven't seen any of my lives, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I go live. I'm starting to do that a couple times a week now. And if you're here because of the lives, thanks for watching one of these long form, boring videos. It's a little bit different than doing a live. I feel like it's easier to, I don't know, think of things to say and whatever when I actually have people to talk to right then. So that fits my personality a little bit better, but I do want to get good at recording videos so that if there's like a specific topic I want to do a discussion on, then I can do that. So Thank you again, and I'll catch you in the next one.